And some gigantic news out there, guys, on the Save the Kids scandal involving someone like K. Yet there is no means that he should ever be let back into FaZe Clan. He was the one who was kicked. Might not be the same story for others who were implicated alongside him that were formerly FaZe Clan members. But in K's own response, his investigation of himself, if you guys have seen his full video, he uses his own people to investigate himself on his supposed wrongdoings, and then tries to paint the picture that Sam Pepper is the ultimate bad guy, the ultimate person behind everything that was Save the Kids, which does not seem to be quite the case. Coffeezilla has now dissected that entire K video. I encourage you guys to go watch his full thing because the production quality is out the wazoo as per usual. I'm going to break down the main points of all of this. The big one that he refuted was, of course, when K made his video, he tried to pin everything on Sam Pepper, including a gigantic wallet holding $170,000, which he said was owned by Sam Pepper, when in fact it's owned by a complete bystander.
Bro, Sam, then help me help you then, all right? Help me help you. But right now, it looks like you made a ton of money, bro. And you lied to me and said you didn't. And that's what's hurting me the most. What hurts me the most is that you lied, bro.
I'm telling you, I didn't make a ton of money, Kay.
All right, I'm going to pause it right there. I'm going to be honest with you, Kay. There's a problem with the evidence you're showing here. That wallet you're showing on screen right now that has all this money that Sam Pepper supposedly made, it doesn't belong to Sam Pepper. I personally traced it down. It belongs to somebody named Boink Boink.
Is this boinkboink.eth?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, you're not Sam Pepper, are you?
Nope.
You have nothing to do with Sam Pepper.
Nope.
CK, not only were you wrong about Sam Pepper owning this wallet you put on screen and said had $170,000.
All the proof I have is that you made a ton of money, Sam.
You also slandered someone else's reputation in this ridiculous quest to be completely innocent.
And in his video, K also tried to accuse that the whole pre-sale list that Sam Pepper had of accounts that would be involved in the pre-sale were either somewhat or maybe even a lot of them were controlled or owned by Sam Pepper, which Coffee also refutes by reaching out. And these accounts, they weren't fake Twitter names, as K does accuse. A lot of them are handles not for Twitter, but for Telegram. They are real people, and as Coffeezilla reached out to one of them, they were not being controlled by Sam Pepper, as K accused.
But not only do these people exist, but you were wrong about the most basic piece of information. A lot of those names aren't Twitter handles at all. They're Telegram handles. Like this Pronos333, the example you gave here, bud, he 100% exists. He called himself the wordsmith of the Wild West, as we can see from an archive. Or take another guy from this pre-sale list, which is all controlled by Pepper. He simply went by Jamie when I reached out and interviewed him.
But one of the things Kay said is that
you guys in the pre-sale list didn't exist and that you guys secretly were controlled by Sam Pepper's. Like Sam Pepper, y'all were fake accounts and Sam Pepper controlled everything. But that's not true, is it?
No, not at all. A lot of us actually lost a lot of money on Save the Kids. Like me personally, I lost 6 BNB as well.
So Kate, your whole theory about Sam Pepper secretly controlling 12% of the coins and all these accounts being fake, it's just more incorrect information.
He then further exposes, if you guys watched K's video, he talked about how he had spent $55,000 on the project, at least in some point, if not more, around the project, how he lost out on $37,000. Those numbers are very, very important here because it's actually Coffee uncovering that $55,000 that he had spent on the project is actually a fee that at any point he can get back. And after paying fees, that $55K then becomes $37,000 that he apparently can get back at any point in time that he wants to, and that's the same number that he reported he lost on the Save the Kids project, which is a bit suspect. But more importantly, most importantly, Coffeezilla unfolds the fact that the biggest pre-sale wallet holder was indeed K, Frazier K.
Save the Kids. Now, what's great about this is we can still see how much money is still in there. $41,195.84. I asked the listing company how much money could be withdrawn from here after fees. He starts by saying, if the 42K is withdrawn, it will turn into 21K in BNB and 21K in PooCoin. And then after some calculation, he says, so in total, they will get back $37,228, which coincidentally is about the amount he said that he lost.
How I lost $37,000 on Save the Kids.
But there's actually more here I discovered as well, because after Kay confessed which wallets he owned, I went back and checked. And this wallet right here, it was the largest owner of Save the Kids tokens at launch. Let me repeat that. The person with the largest single Save the Kids token balance at launch was none other than Fraser K. And of course, we know what he did with these tokens. He sold. So just imagine for a second, you're an ambassador of a coin, you created it, you have the largest balance, and then you sell almost immediately. And then when you get caught, you blame it on Sam Pepper.
And it gets all the worse because then Coffee goes on to unravel the fact that Kay sold before Sam Pepper. And in the abuse of the whale code, which he also accused Sam Pepper of placing on this project, enforcing that whale code, it's then Kay not only selling first, but then taking advantage of the same things he accused Sam Pepper of. Coffee does elaborate and says that Sam Pepper might have sold out entirely of the project before Kay, but Kay was selling before Sam Pepper by a whole 30 minutes. A charity token that he supposedly was an ambassador for and truly believed in, but he sold first.
At 10:26 p.m. UTC time. And if you take a look at this, and I put their fastest sell in bold, you'll notice that it was not Sam Pepper who sold first. It was actually Fraser K. Fraser K sold 30 minutes before Sam Pepper. An entire 30 minutes before. This man, who threw this guy under the bus completely and played innocent, in actuality started selling first. Now again, is Sam Pepper a dirtbag? Yes. You only have to watch my other videos to know that I am not a fan of Sam Pepper. I do not like Sam Pepper. He had a huge role in this scam. But for Kay to play the victim, when all the evidence is against that narrative, I can't sit idly by and let him lie to people. Sam Pepper was not the first to run for the door. Sam Pepper just ended up selling a little faster in the end.
Then further address something Muda and Coffee have talked about extensively that Kay did not really address. His addressing of this in his video was the fact that, hey, I do a lot of giveaways. I give away a lot of money. I do all of these past bad potential crypto scams because they come with giveaways, and I give that money to you guys, the viewers and fans, which was a weird way to address the handful of accusations he's been accused of doing pump and dumps at least a handful of times in the past. It is now apparently and supposedly the same stuff we've already talked about, that there were several winners that won multiple giveaways that were also somehow being paid on other circumstances by Kay's other wallets, which at the very least is super suspect. Not just to have multiple winners, but those winners to be paid at previous times as well by Kay. Very, very odd.
One mistake in all of the giveaways.
So it's come to my attention that one giveaway out of all of them was missed, and this is a $500 giveaway to a single person.
But this is not true. The wallets I'm about to show you not only won multiple giveaway tokens from Fraser K, but some of them are also getting paid BNB by K. Coincidence? Maybe. But when 5 wallets win 2 or more of your giveaways and multiple of them are getting paid from your main wallet, it starts looking pretty suspicious. Take, for instance, that second wallet on screen here, OX49A4. It won 3 giveaways from K. It was also paid $5,000 from K's main wallet. And then, oops, what's this? It also bought into the Save the Kids pre-sale. Probably a coincidence, I'm sure.
And finally, to conclude the video, to prove that, well, a lot of people, a large variety of people ended up being scammed in the Save the Kids scandal. It's not just the people who wanted to be rich, or the people who actually wanted to help charity, even someone like Tico, right? But it's a lot of FaZe fans and K fans who at the end of the day were scammed by people like K and Sam Pepper.
It's pretty clear. Some of them just wanted to make money. Why do you want to buy? Lambo, I want to buy Lambo. Lamborghini, sir, Lamborghini, I want to buy Lambo so I can afford Lambo to buy a Lambo. But others weren't in it for the money. They were just fans. Support the cause and FaZe Clan. Love FaZe Clan and what you guys are doing. FaZe Moon. Heard about this through Follow Fraser and my other faves from FaZe. First of all, I like the ambassador very much. I've been following FaZe K for a long time. And then interestingly, in the how long you plan to hold section, this person said, I plan to hold until FaZe K abandons this project. Just kidding. Well, turns out K wasn't kidding.
And you guys can watch these videos back to back. Go watch K's response where he supposedly investigates himself. Go watch Coffeezilla, all 3 parts before this. And then a final 4th video, I believe is now it is, as he refutes pretty much everything that K said in his video. There really is no evidence shown. There was a lot of things said without saying anything at all. And I guess we see where we go from here. It's just an incredibly sad story. I wish more people from maybe the FaZe side would speak their mind, but I imagine there's a lot of things ongoing where they cannot speak up. That's why we saw Tico in his response. He only named himself. He didn't name a single other person involved whatsoever. He kept it to himself, which I do respect. So we'll see what happens next in the Save the Kids scandal. Yet another, another level of this thing going further and further. Let's just hope something happens eventually, whether it be an investigation or just someone admits to what actually went down. Till next time, you guys do me a favor. All right, drink water, drink coffee. I'll catch you back here sometime soon. Take care.